Hey, so today we're going to be just going through my Storm's gear, his stitch, his pet, and like how you can get all that stuff. Basically just like some of the end game stuff that you're gonna need once you get to max level. So yeah, let's get right into it. Let me this isn't actually stuff, this is just the whatever. So first let's start with the hat. So this is the Dragoon's hat. I haven't stitched it. I have the elegant hat here on this old houseman's hat, but I haven't stitched it just because I kind of like the look. I just like the gold and the purple. And this you craft from fighting these bosses in the catacombs, and you can kind of shortcut it if you get the Vanguard helm here dropped from King Demetrius in Abandoned House in the catacombs. So that's kind of a shortcut for you. And alright, let's go to the robe. So I have 3 of these. Holy shit. We'll equip this guy. So this is Malistair's Cloak of Flux. You get it from Malistair, obviously at the end of Darkmoor. And yeah, I think this robe's like the best in the game for Storm, and it has been for like the last 30 levels. And I have it stitched to the Commander's robe. Yeah, I guess that leads us on to the boots, which are these cats. Yeah. The Dragoon's boots are probably the best piece of the new Dragoon's gear. Easily. I have them stitched to these boots, which you get from Yukai in the Tree of Life. He's a secret boss. Wand. I haven't gotten the wand I want. I'm still going for the Sinbad wand, but I have this Fortune Life wand, which you get from the Terra's Horde pack for now. Other options, I have the Malistair's wand, which is alright, and this one's alright for a stitch too. This one's another stitch one. This is another stitch one. This is the one I'm gonna use when I get the one I want. I don't know, I just like the look. I just like, it's different from anything anybody else has, a disco ball. So this is the theme I'm going with. It's from Aphrodite. This is the alternative one, which probably is more balanced stats, but still, I'm just basically going for damage. And yeah, 18 damage. Not too much else to be said there. Fly mounts. Fly Gob's medallion. This guy drops from, I think it's Shane Von Shane at the end of Upper Halls in Darkmoor. Yeah, good amulet, 4 resist, 4 pierce. Here's the ring I'm going with, the Dragoon's ring. It's pretty good. No complaints here. 11 damage and some crit. I think this is just the thing I'm keeping for energy, and this is what I used to have, which like, it really isn't good. There's alternatives would be, if you can just get the Vanguard one for the ring, that's fine. If you can get the one drop from the Mimic in Agrabah, that's a Skeleton Key boss. But yeah, he drops good rings too, or the Paradox ring, of course. Pet, still working on a pet. I got a triple double. I'll show you basically how I like train pets in this game. So that's basically you need these mega snacks, which you get from couch potatoes, and those you farm either in Grivelheim, which is the way you used to do it, but now I think most people just do it with like the secret tunnel, or just for like bosses in Imperia. Just like drop this thing. Like, I think if you just like quest for Imperia, you'll basically get a bunch. But yeah, so this is my farm here. I'll get back to this in a minute. I don't want to bore you by actually going with these guys. But yeah, you get, so this is 36, and this is 36. So every time you harvest all of them, you get 72 mega snacks. So that's awfully good. That'll get your pets a long way and buy soon enough. And then King Parsley's, which I am doing for Amber. I'm doing them for Amber. Not too high a drop rate, but it's just kind of like a long-term thing, because I don't really want to farm for Amber. So I figure if I'm just gardening anyway, I might as well just put those guys on. So yeah, I think that's all for this video. And the next thing I want to get into, which is not Wiz related at all, but if you wanted to stay for it, that'd be great, is I'm going to be talking about the 9 places that I want to visit on Earth. And yeah, I don't know, I don't actually think I'm ever gonna get to any of these places, but if I could, that would be a real blessing. Alright, yeah, so the first one is going to be these fjords in Norway. And these are some of the dopest things ever. Alright, so this is, let's get this to full screen. So this is basically what it looks like. And yeah, I just could not like imagine, like people like go up here. This is called the I think it's called like the troll's tunga, which means like the troll's tongue. So you can like go all the way up here and people just like sit on this rock, and that would just be like a crazy experience. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about, like that guy up there. Yeah, and I would kill to do that. 2, just been one for a long time. If you know who Peter McKinnon is, this is a favorite spot of his. Banff National Park, which is in Alberta, Canada. And this place looks absolutely awesome. If you can like, my computer's not loading too well, but if you can just like see like the blue lake, and it has the mountains behind it, you could hike the mountains, and just, you can like, people like boat in the lake, and I don't know. Like I would just love to take photos. 3, I think, it's the Azores, which are in Portugal. So yeah, these are basically like the kind of things that I like. It's like, cause I went to Ecuador where we did one of these hikes, where you just kind of like hike around one of these big lakes. Yeah, like this, and it's just like a really like, and it's just very mystical with like the clouds going over you. And yeah, it just seems like, oh my god, look at that picture, that's awesome. Yeah, I could not imagine doing this. And it has a city behind it too. The next one, it's called Cappadocia. So this is in Turkey. Oh my god, I was hiking up that mountain, getting up to that mountain where that guy's sitting. That'd be insane. And apparently, I don't know what time of year, oh my god, it's farted again. I don't know what time of year they have these balloons, but that seems pretty epic. And they have these like stone towers. It just seems like unlike anything else on earth, really. Yeah, I just like watched videos on it. Oh my god, look at the summer. Jeez, that is awesome. Alright, number 5, Disco Bay. Put that in. Okay, so this is in Greenland. And this is basically, I guess it's like a glacier. And then like if you go here, this is also the Ilusiat Ford. And I just like the idea of fords a lot, and I think this is like the coolest part. Is how like basically like all the buildings are color coded, which like you can see here is just like, it's kind of like the same thing in Norway and all these like Scandinavian countries. But yeah, it just like seems like a totally different culture. All right, let's go to the next one. This is a bay in Vietnam. So yeah, I was just thinking like, people like go up these like stone rock things and like manage to like get their way to the top, and that just seems like such a cool thing to do, like in this, just like being able to boat around them with like the mist coming over. Jeez. Yeah, this is crazy. I've never like been to Vietnam, and I don't really travel like at all, but yeah, just being able to like go up on these things, that'd be crazy. We're at 8, Glacier National Park. Oh my god, this video went way too long, it's gonna take forever to cut it. Glacier National Park. Instagram versus reality. Oh, you hate to see that. You hate to see that. Yeah. Yeah, no, seeing that just kind of like kills the whole idea of taking the trip for me. But look at that. That's awesome with the clouds and the mountains. I don't know, like if they like make you stay here. I thought it was just like a park where you could just like roam anywhere. But I guess it's not really the case, and I guess that's why I say so untouched. But yeah, look at that rock, and being able to, if you were able to climb up here, take a boat down this, take the last few minutes to just talk about how lucky anybody would be to go to any of these places. And I don't know, this video I just kind of made it for like remind you, like it kind of reminded me that like being like blocked up here, that like you really want to like go places and to travel, because when you're stuck here the whole time, like the only thing I can think about now is being able to go to these places. But yeah, that's gonna be all for me, but I hope you guys are staying safe and doing all that. So yeah, deuce.